we got this up here. So that's just rubber floor mat from Home Depot. I really don't know if it's gonna work or not, but it was only 26 bucks for the mat. So it's worth a try. All we're trying to do is, when we're sticking our hands through, that the sand isn't blowing back out of the sandblasting room. So I kind of doubled it up just to kind of close those gaps up a little bit, but it should work. For 26 bucks, I think it's worth a try. I still had to put all the rubber down below and on the side here, but I think it'll work. I mean, it's pretty closed off. There's like a few little gaps, maybe a couple little gaps here and there, but I think it'll work. I think the only concern I have is when I stick my hands through, that it's a little bit rough, just because this rubber is thicker than I'm used to, but it's worth a shot. If it doesn't work, I'll try something else, but I mean, it'll work. I just don't know how comfortable it'll be after sandblasting for an hour in there. I usually use this. Oops. It's a little thinner and more pliable. It's not as rough on the hands when you're sticking through, or your arms. This is kind of, I mean, it's just a little thicker. So it may grab a little bit more. I don't know, it may work, it may not, but it's worth a try. All right, so we got this rubber all finished up. I laid some of this vinyl floor base down, so that way, whenever I'm hitting that with the shovel to get the sand swept up and shoveled out, it doesn't eat away at the bottom of that. That's all that is, just a little bit extra protection. But yeah, I still don't know if this is gonna work, but we're gonna try it out. So now we're gonna hang the door while I'm waiting on this rubber here. I'm gonna go ahead and hang this door and see how that goes. All right, guys, got the door on. Super simple, just a couple of hinges, a door handle. I'll end up putting a lock right there just to hold it. It actually came out pretty tight, just a tight fit, which I wanted. There's a little bit of a gap, but I mean, it's not perfect, but yeah, that's why it kind of swings back when you push it. It's just hitting somewhere. It's fine. I'll just put a lock right here just to hold it in place tight. But yeah, I'll end up cutting the top off because the hoist system will go along there. The trolley will go along there into the sandblasting room. So what I'll do is I'll cut the top of the door off, just enough for the hoist to go in, where the door will swing under the hoist, or the beam. And then I'll hang rubber, 2 pieces of rubber, 2 flaps. That way, whenever I close the door, it's still all enclosed. But the trolley with the hoist can still swing in. The hoist will go 1 leg here, 1 leg here, and then the beam right in the middle. So yeah, nothing too crazy. Now it's all enclosed. I'm gonna keep it like this until I get the hoist in here. But yeah, got some progress. Made some progress today. Got all that done. Still need some rubber here, obviously all this. But yeah, not too much. What? I'm gonna end up painting it, or have my boys paint it. Maybe even paint the logo on there. That would be kind of cool. Super simple. I'll put a door sweep down below. Maybe just another piece of this rubber. But yeah, guys, just keep it simple. Nothing crazy. I mean, just a 4x8 sheet of OSB for the door. $26. Nothing crazy. Just keep it simple. All we're trying to do is contain the sand in here. We're not trying to build a perfect little room. We're just building a room that will contain the sand and the dust. That's it. Try to keep it nice and cheap. I really don't know how long I'll be in this place. I only have a year lease in here, which is a bummer because it's a lot of work to do and may not renew my lease after a year. But it's a buddy of mine. Hopefully he'll give me another year. But I keep it simple just in case I have to move out of here. Pull the door off, pull the stuff off the walls, cut the nails that connect the walls, and hopefully be able to move each wall together instead of having to take any of the OSB off the walls. That would be best if I could do that if I ever had to move out. But yeah, coming together. Obviously, I still have the protectant on the plexiglass. But that's it. I'll sit here, stick my hands through. I mean, you've seen my other videos, how I do it. Nothing different. Maybe just a little bit bigger window. I tried to make it to where I could stand up a little bit in Sandblast. I don't know if that's gonna work, but I'd really like to have a stand-up sandblasting room. That would be amazing. But there it is, guys. Quick little video. I'll put this one together tonight. As always, thanks for watching. And we'll keep going with this. I'm not really sure what's next. I'd like to get that exhaust fan in, but we're just chipping away at it, guys. So thanks for watching, and please subscribe. I love making these videos, so please keep watching.